What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Looks like I got a little tidbit of information for you guys. This is specifically in regards to the OTS Tournament Pack 10. Konami has made it official, and we know not only the release date of this product, but we know some of the themes that are going to be getting supported in here, as well as some of the cards specifically that are going to appear in OTS Tournament Pack 10. So let's go ahead and talk about it briefly. For starters, we're going to be able to get our hands on this in roughly 3 weeks. It's going to be April 18th. So it's not going to be that long of a wait, and Konami was nice enough, as they've been in the past, to actually give us some of the cards that are going to be in here. In case you guys are not in the know, maybe you've been living under a rock, OTS tournament packs are packs that are specifically designed to be competitive focused. Konami looks at what's seeing play in the meta right now, and they basically just kind of put a lot of those cards that can be rarity upgraded, maybe they're like commons or rares, they turn them into super rares and ultimate rares, etc., or they reprint cards as like high rarity cards that have not been printed in a very long time. They put them in here as well. So when it comes to the archetypes that are going to be getting those full upgrades, looks like they are going to be Salamangreat, Sky Striker, Thunder Dragon, and Orcus. Now, when it came to Thunder Dragon, to me this was the most puzzling because I can't really put my finger on what Konami could possibly have in store for Thunder Dragons. I mean, basically every card that people run in Thunder Dragons is already high rarity. Hell, basically everything in the entire archetype. Maybe one of the ultimate rares, like we could see an ultimate rare copy of like Colossus or something, but basically everything else in the archetype is already like hollowed, and that includes the original Thunder Dragon, which I believe in one of the legendary collections is, I think it's the Kaiba one, is actually like an ultra rare, so I'm not really sure where they're gonna go with that. Now when it talks about the ultimate rare, looks like Galatea, the Orcus automation is going to be in this set as one of our 3 ultimate rares. This is awesome. If you guys don't know, in Dark Neo Storm, Orcus are getting a crazy good Exceed monster, and they're also getting an Infernity Barrier that banishes and has a built-in Rhoda and Orchestrated Climax. So this will be a deck that becomes a lot more popular in basically like a month and a half or so. We've got Salamangreat, Sunlight Wolf, Heat of the Fire Charmer, Ablaze, and a Trickstar token confirmed as super rares in this set. And I think that it only makes sense to reprint Sunlight Wolf as a holo. I've said it before. Even if I wasn't a Salamangreat player, I would say this: Sunlight Wolf had no business ever being printed as a rare. They could have legitimately made this card a secret rare, but I would have personally made it as an ultra rare. I would have made Violet Chimera ultra rare, and then I would have made Fusion of Fire a super. I mean, they're anime cards, plus it's like one of the, if not the most popular deck in the entire meta. There is no way that a card that you run 3 of, that is essentially like the biggest playmaker or one of the biggest advantage cards in the deck, should have been printed as a rare. So I feel like Sunlight Wolf being a super is going to essentially make this pack successful. All the Salamangreat players are going to want super rare copies of the Sunlight Wolf. When it comes to Hita, another good pick. It's a standard one of in the Salamangreat deck because excellent in the mirror match. You can reborn any one of your opponent's Salamangreat monsters, and if you get Cherry, the card becomes like invaluable. You can reborn your opponent's Ash Blossom or their Kagari. You can go straight into a Link 3, which obviously those cards are like super, it's super beneficial. The Trickstar token, I believe, is only in here because of Trickstar Live Stage, which is in Savage Strike, just giving you a token because, I mean, I think there may be other Trickstar cards that produce tokens, but that's like the main one, and no one really plays that, but Trickstar players will probably still want this regardless. Now when it comes to what else I think could be in here, I personally think I think it's only a matter of time before Guru is printed as something above a common. This is another card, had no business being a common. It reminds me of Fight for Patchwork. Fight for Patchwork was only a rare, and Konami's already upgrading that in dual power. This card, it's inevitable. It's going to eventually be either a secret rare or an ultra rare or an ultimate. Like, you can just book it. When you give a card a common or a kind of a randomly placed common, and then instantly makes a tier 1 deck, you know Konami is looking to reprint this. And then my pick, because we didn't talk about Sky Strikers, I don't really know again that they can do any any other cards as super rares because basically everything in the archetype is already hollow. I could definitely see Sky Striker Ace Hayate as an ultimate rare. They've already made ultimate rare versions of Kagari and Shizuku. I kind of feel like why not just continue on with the theme? That would obviously give meta players a lot of reasons to buy this. If you're a Sky Striker player, you're wanting to pick this up because of your copy of Hayate. If you're looking for the future with Orcus, you obviously want that Galatea. And then if you're a Salamangreat player, you're looking at the Sunlight Wolf and the Hita. Hita is another card only printed as a rare. So I'm definitely liking what they're going for right now. Hopefully they don't screw this up and they give us some really good cards. What do you guys think that Thunder Dragon card is going to be? I feel like it'll probably be the last ultimate. Maybe Hayate will be an ultimate, and then like Colossus will be like an ultimate rare or something like that. But whatever you guys think of OTS Tournament Pack 10, or whatever you guys would like to see in it, what you guys think will be in it, leave it all in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.